Welcome to Academy Finals Fallen Olympians versus Omnic Warriors. I did forget to get the ready from Fallen Olympians. Okay, all good. And our first map is going to be Nepal, chosen by the top seed, which is Omnic Warriors. And they decided to choose Nepal for the first map. I hear a lot of people hating on this map, but it's really one of my favorites. Maybe because I play Lucio Moira and it's built for those heroes. And of course, as per usual, we do see Fallen Olympians running their Ryan Orisa main tank duo. A little bit odd of a duo, but it's worked for them a bit. They are running the Sim, and oh, they're running Sim Bastion. Interesting. It's what we call cancer in this business. Moira Mercy on both sides. No one with the Lucio. No boops. It looks like we're taking the fight in the hallway. Sim TP on point with the Bastion. Setting up a bit of a bunker. And that looks like it'll be Fallen Olympians taking point control first. As God of Thunder falls off the map. Very nice. You love to see it. Did not fall off the map, I'm mistaken. Got picked first, though. Omnic is pushing in. Nice crossfire setup with the soldier. And Omnic takes the point. Pushing up. They are running the Pharmacy, which is going to be really good. I kind of want to see a swap off of the Bastion at this point, but he's almost to ults. We do have double shield on both sides with the Sig Rein on the Omnic side. I feel like Sig Rein's going to work a little bit more effectively in this case. Tried to get a shatter off, but I don't think it got anything. Out comes Barrage, taking down Puppey on the Bastion. And it looks like Omnic will retain control for this fight, as Fallen Olympians do a quick regroup. Bastion's already trying to push this choke just a little bit. I don't think that's a good idea. That's a little bit better positioning. Out comes that Bastion ult. I am hoping that we change off of the Bastion after this. Out comes Flux. Oh, there's a lot going on. And Fallen Olympians may just be winning this fight. Who's taking point? Bastion taking point. Okay. Unfortunate for Ian. Oh, Bastion gets solo shattered and immediately killed. But Fallen Olympians are pushing in to try to retain control. They did lose Lucy. That's not good for them. Down a healer. And Omnic takes point back pretty quickly there. Out. And that looks like round one to Omnic. Yes, Sebastian is toxic, but only if you don't know how to counter it. It's it's beatable. Alright, we do see Sim come out on the side of Omnic. I do love Sim on this particular point, especially if you get point control first. It just works. Looks like we're going to TP directly to the point for Omnic. And we are still running the Sim Bastion for the Olympians. Double shield on both sides. We did switch to the Reaper for Omnic. And we brought out the Lucio. And that's looking like a definite point control for Omnic. And let's see, we do have the turrets set up on point. Olympians taking the high ground. I can't get a good angle on this one. Bastion trying to get some work in. And Sigma does go down. Out comes Shatter. Picks off Symmetra. That's good. God of Thunder doing his best to take out that TP, but gets shattered in the meantime. Soccer Puppy trying so hard to just gain any kind of point control on the Bastion, but it's just not working. And Omnic will push up to choke again. I'd really like to see Fallen Olympians swap off of the double shield at this point. That's just fuel for that Symmetra. But it is what it is. I just really don't think the Sim Bastion is working out for him. We do see Fallen Olympians swap to Junkrat. Good choice. A little more shield break, but they really don't have much time at this point. Oh, you know what? They must have changed to Junk a while ago. I missed that. Out comes all the ults, but it's not enough for Olympians, and Omnic does take round one. Puppy did some work, that's for sure. I'm not so sure the Sim Bastion worked out for him, though. I wish they would have swapped to counter some things, maybe. Let's go back to lobby and wait for new lineups. In the meantime, I will be answering some DMs. Apologies for my silence.
The good news is that has not impacted your account. We did send out a memo letting people know that there was basically a cyber attack. We were investigating that, so we just wanted to make sure that you weren't impacted by that. We need to make any kind of changes, we're going to kind of catch up, but you are in the clear right now. Your account is good. day. Is that something we can do with it? Take care of together? Okay. Okay.
And apologies for any mouth noises. I have not eaten dinner yet, so I'm grabbing some
So
pizza.
the next due date's on the 19th.
It does look like we have
we're
a
past the next
fair
deadline.
amount of
Just
Omnic
make sure you
fans
do
in the
come
chat right
back
now.
and arrange when you have the chance to. Aside from that,
I don't know. Personally, I like the underdogs. I think Fought Olympians is a little bit underrated. I think they've got some potential. Kind of rooting for them a little bit, but I do have friends on Omnic too, so I'll be happy either way.
Have a wonderful weekend, you two. Bye-bye. Thank you for calling the T-Mobile Team of Experts. My name is Nathan.
Omnic will be making no swaps. They're keeping everything the same.
Thank you. And do you have the PIN or passcode?
Don't fix what's not broken, I guess.
Okay. If you don't have that, since you are calling from one of your phones with us, I can use the last four of your social. 383. Oh, we're good to go. How can I help out today? Oh. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, let's take a look and make sure we keep our accounts secure. Probably the message you received was that we've determined that unauthorized access to some of your personal data has occurred. That's the message you received, is that correct? Okay. And we did just want to let everybody have a heads up, essentially. Your account has not been impacted with this, but basically we were doing an investigation on the cyber attack and determined that some accounts have some personal information. So we just wanted to make sure everybody could check in with us, make sure that their account was at least up to date if we needed to determine if there was access like that. Your account does not have that, so we don't need to update the kind of security features unless you absolutely want to. We can definitely help with that though. Any kind of need to make a change like that for security since the account's still secure? That's the good news is you're still okay. While I've got you here though, just want to let me just
Thunder is swapping himself in on tank. I think that might mean we can see some Zarya come out. Probably Zarya Orisa. I'm not sure that's for the best, but we'll see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he plays more. I don't know. Puppy. Oh, we're putting God of Thunder on DPS. And Lucy and Skater on support. I can't see my TV. Is that Skater? Yes. Let's see here. Thundo, I see. Puppy, Thunder, Lucy, Skater. Okay. And map will be Rialto.
Thank you for calling your T-Mobile Team of Experts. My name is Nathan and I'll be here to assist today. Can I have your first and last name, please? Good one. And do you have the PIN or passcode for your account? It would be at least 6 digits long. Do you know what a 6-digit code might be set to? Let me see if I can find another way to verify with you. Let's see, I can send a temporary code to your line ending in 9079 if I can get the last four of your social info. 8189. Alright, sending the code out now. Let me know the 6 digits when it comes through. Okay. Verifying now. And we're good to go. What can I do to help out today?
Oh, I got the lineup wrong. We are putting Loka back in for YC,
Last Haven arrangement
which
set
does
for
tell me we're going to see some Ryan Zarya. I think that's
but
a
we just
good
need some
move.
extra time then, since we have, less that's due than is on that payment arrangement, we could certainly help out with that then. So let's see. Yeah, we can get that set up today. That'll give us
Got the ready from
some
Omnic.
extra time. Looks like
Just
the
waiting
next
for.
close date of the next
Well,
2 days is
Thunda did say that he was always ready.
Continue with the existing arrangements that occurred a few
Okay,
days
he
ago.
did confirm
Which
ready.
will allow you to set up and join together. Now I can
Attack or
set that up for you.
defend?
There is a $10 assistance fee. Would you like me to go ahead and take care of that for you? Do you want to go ahead and use the app to set that up? Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, payment arrangement. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and set that up. I'll just verify that the date and amounts are correct. Not a problem.
Okay, Omnic is choosing to attack first, so we don't have to swap sides or specs. I like that.
Welcome to reality. Initiating
Huh? Oh no.
He was there on Tuesday.
But he's not living there anymore?
ready for
I
battle.
don't believe so.
Okay. Alright. We are keeping with the Rhine Sig for Omnic. Accent UK on the Widow. That is bound to do some work with Hanzo. Keeping with the Mercy Moira. Looks like... Oh! I was wrong. We do not have Ryan Zarya. We have Orisa Sig on the side of Olympians.
Okay, let's see.
That's good. I like that.
Payment arrangement.
3,
Parts.
2, 1.
I think Olympians have some potential here.
Just have to do that. That's the next 2 days. So we don't have the most recent ones,
Puppy and Lucy go down real fast. Accent UK on the Widow is nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. Omnic getting a very nice first push. They're going to take a lot of space here. Thunder just trying so hard to pull out, but does get picked off. So, Fall Olympians regroups, while Omnic just takes all this space. Puppy has swapped to the Widow. It looks like we're going to have a Widow battle. You love to see it. Visor picks off the Moira and the Sigma. Oh, and the Widow. Huge Visor. That's massive for Olympians. Can they keep their hold, though? This Moira better get all the headshots. Well, I don't know. Now that they have Widows on both sides, it's interesting. I don't think the Moira needs any headshots. Big Dragon on the side of Omnic. And that looks like they're going to take this point. I don't think anyone can recontest. Oh. Lucio and Soldier did try to get the recontest, but got picked off on that bridge. That's not looking good for Olympians. They're already down 2. They did res the Soldier, but just went right back down again. Unfortunate. So now they're down 2. They don't have res, so they don't really have time to regroup. This is going to be a really good push for Omnic. Out comes Flux and gets canceled. And another Flux. Out comes Beat. Both Fluxes used. Big shatter. And Sights is out. That looks like point 2. Also going to Omnic. It's a really good push on their side. Olympians do have a bit of a regroup here, so maybe they can recontest and take a little space back. Soldier picking off the Sigma, but Sigma does get rezzed. Big ultimates coming out on the side of Omnic. There comes Dragons and Visor on the other side. Neither gets anything, but a bit of zoning happens, and there's Shatter. Getting some big space. Out comes Flux. And that's Thundo and Poppy down. It's not looking great for Olympians. They're going to try to rush back to point. Not really going to have time to regroup at this point. Accent UK and Soccer Puppy kind of matching each other shot for shot here, both swapping to the Tracer. I don't think I've ever been against Soccer Puppy's Tracer, but I do know Accent UK's Tracer is quite good. Olympians are able to take a little bit of space back. Thunder and Lozakill pushing up. Soldier still doing some work. We do have Visor coming up, as well as Grav and Amp Matrix. That could be really, really big for Olympians. We only have Pulse Bomb on the Omnic side. Out comes Visor. A little bit early maybe, but gets a little zoning done. They can't really push, but they are going through the hallway. Out comes Grav and Matrix. This could be huge. Taking down Ryan and Lucio. And I have trouble with that name. Loka? Does get rezzed. So Olympians really stabilizing here. Out comes Pulse Bomb. Does not get anything. We've got big ults coming up on the side of Omnic, but we've got Shatter on the side of Olympians as well. Shatter and Pulse. We do see Accent UK swap to the Echo. Some really big ults coming out. There's Shatter and another Shatter. Looks like Loka got the bigger Shatter there. And out comes Visor to clean up the fight. And Loka getting rezzed. Olympian's looking much, much better for this third point.
So, yeah, definitely something we might want to start troubleshooting on. First things first, I want to see if we use an alternate mode to troubleshoot with. Is this the only one we have at the moment, or is there another?
Probably going to see Flux come out really soon. We do have a ball to try to stall it out since we're so short on time. There comes Flux. Looks like it gets 2. But does not take anyone down. Oh, but there goes Soldier. Oh, Fallen Olympians just falling one by one. Actually a rather huge Flux. And we still have Visor on the side of Omnic. Olympians don't have much to contest this at this point. Visor comes out. And there's Beats. And it looks like Omnic will take this in overtime. Good stabilization on the side of Fallen Olympians. Will it be enough? I should probably check in on the chats, make sure no one requested a pause. And of course I have DMs.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Interesting picks for Olympians. We have Ball Diva. With a Pharah. Okay, Pharmacy coming out. We have Pharmacy on both sides. I'm not sure this is the lineup Olympians are going to want to stick with, but we will see how it works for them. Puppy doing some work on Pharah, getting some good picks, but goes down to the other Pharah. Kind of a far charge there. This is really difficult to get a good angle on. Puppy getting some really good picks. They are making progress. And we're using mines to control the point here. That looks like Olympians are going to take point 1. Decent push. Out comes Visor as soon as Pharah's rezzed. Bomb gets nothing. There's a barrage going on somewhere. Also got nothing. Thunda on the ball, just being a distraction. But now that he's down, Omnic can push up a little bit, take a little space back. Dual Coalescences. And out comes Barrage. Big pick on the Barrage. Taking down the Moira. And it looks like Omnic is going to stabilize here and take some space back.
Let's try that. Because I updated the settings.
Out comes Visor for Omnic. Picks off Lucy. They are down their Mercy. That's not great for Olympians. Looks like they're going to back up and try to regroup a little bit. Out comes Shatter. And Omnic taking advantage of the Shatter, getting some picks. Lucy using Valk to try to keep God of Thunder up. Visor gets Baby D.Va. Another big Shatter. I feel like Olympians might be struggling a little bit here without a shield. I'm not usually one to say that a shield is necessary, but it might help in this case. Out comes Barrage from Puppey, but gets nothing. Lots of ults coming out. It's hard to tell at this point who has the upper hand. We've seen a lot of picks. There's a lot going on. Does look like Omnic is going to be taking this. Very limited time left for Olympians. We have about a minute left on this point. And we do see a swap. We're swapping off of Pharah to McCree. I like that swap. Trying to counter the Pharah a little bit. Clearly the Pharah was not working for Puppey, so we're going to counter. God of Thunder's been doing the work trying to get the Pharah, but sometimes you just need 2 hit scans. Olympians pushing hard, but out comes Bomb. Bomb gets 2. That's really unfortunate. Where is the fight? With only 13 seconds left, I'm not sure Olympians are going to be able to recontest at this point. Biased stream? I'm not being biased. What are you talking about, Chaos? I think we do see Loka switch to the Rhine, but I don't know, I think it was a little bit too late. We probably should have swapped off the Ball D.Va a little bit earlier. I think Omnic just had the stronger tank line in this case. And let's be real, Accent UK, pretty much everything that they've pulled out has been very difficult to go against. They are still fighting this fight, though. They are not letting this go easily. Out comes a shatter in the back line. Olympians kind of taking this back, but they are in overtime. They cannot leave point. Juju, you're here. Hi, Juju. Out comes Bomb and gets nothing, unfortunately. Olympians really trying not to give this up. Out comes another. Oh, all the ults. Big picks for Olympians, and it looks like they might be able to take the second point. All right. I'll see, maybe the Rein swap could have happened a little bit earlier. Might have gotten that point a little bit faster because now we only have just over a minute to take third point. Peppy now on the Tracer, probably swapped to Tracer to stall it out, but now we don't have that second hit scan to go against the Pharah. However, Olympians are still making good progress. Out comes Visor. Not really. Oh, Visor does get Pharah. Olympians still trying to push this in. Tracer to the triangle, yes. Are Olympians going to take this point? Cole comes out in desperation to try to do anything. We have two D.Va bombs out at the same time. Huge on both sides. And Olympians pull it in. That was unexpected. Very unexpected. Both teams did go to overtime. We have very limited time on both sides. Let's see who can pull it in first.
Thank you for calling your T-Mobile team of experts. My name is Nathan and I'll be your user. And I have your first and last name, please.
Oh, I have to go back to the start.
How can I help out today? Yeah, let's take a look and see what's happening with the account. I know that we have been responding to quite a few incidents here, but it looks like the account is in the clear at the moment. The message you received.
And finally, we do pull out the Rein Zarya for the Olympians. Puppy on the Sombra, interesting. Probably expecting that Pharah to come back out and try to counter the Pharah. Not sure the Sombra is going to work against this current lineup for Omnic, but we shall see. Puppy has some skill and maybe can make it work. I do like the Widow Hanzo on the other side, though. I think that might be a little more effective. We do have double shield for Omnic. And Olympians defending, holding the corner here. And down goes Skater. That's one healer down for fallen Olympians. That is not favorable. Loka asserting a little dominance over the other Rein. And they're starting to get some picks. Olympians taking a little space back. And it's looking like Olympians are going to hold at this corner. Big shatter. And off goes Loka. There's like two different fights going on here, and I'm not sure which to spectate. Out comes Visor. That looks like an easy cleanup for Olympians. Can Omnic push it or no, can Olympians push it further? Decent defense. We'll see how they do on attack.
Thank you for calling your T-Mobile team of experts. My name is Nathan Bell, here to assist today. Can I have your first and last name, please? Speak with you, Ashley. If you have the printer passcode for the account. I use that since you are calling it one of the content account. I can use the last footage as the primary account holder. Do you have that?
Rhine Diva on both sides. Oh, we're seeing iHeal pull out the May. That could be huge.
It would be under his. No worries.
Interesting. Omnic is going over the bridge. Interesting strategy. Might work with the May to wall people off. I don't know where to spectate this fight. Being sneaky over here in the corner. Looks like we're taking fight right here. And Fallen Olympians do only have 60 seconds, which is almost the same as Omnic had. I thought Puppy was going to fall off. May is trying to contest, trying to get some freezes in. Not a lot of picks happening here. We do need a little follow-up. And Thunder is out of mech. Out comes Shatter. That's going to be huge. No immortality field on the side of Omnic. Out comes a Visor from God of Thunder. Picking off the Moira. Out comes Beat. Olympians still pushing. And, oh, they are going to push it. Round 2 goes to Fallen Olympians. Very impressive push on that side. Score is now 1-1. It's a lot of heals, a lot of damage blocked, a lot of damage. That was just a really good round. And you will need to excuse me while I fix some rolls for a moment.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, everything looks good to go here. So you're just going to be visiting the store so we can take care of the payment. Is that the case? Oh. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that I saw. Like I say, we did send out quite a lot of people those notifications just out of an overabundance of caution. We wanted to make sure you had all the chances. I do also want to let you know about a feature that's available to you, even though you weren't affected by this. This can certainly help out. It's a protection against identity theft that's provided by McAfee. I'm going to send you a link to that. That'll just show you how to get signed up for it. So that way, if you do have anything like that, this will just kind of help protect your investments and your assets. But everything looks like it's in good shape on the account. No changes, nothing radical. So anything else at all that I can assist with today? Okay.
God of Thunder says, soldier go burr. He's not wrong. And Matt's chat. No swaps on the side of Olympians. They're keeping that lineup. I think that's a good choice. see if Omnic switches it up any at all.
Thank you for calling your T-Mobile team of experts. My name is Nathan. I'll be here to assist today. Can I have your first and last name, please? Speak with Blake. How can I help out today?
No swaps for Omnic. They're very confident in this lineup. And they're going to choose King's Row, everyone's favorite map. I know it's my favorite map.
Was accessed by unauthorized individuals, including some personal information. So we're focused on taking care of our customers. We want to make sure that continues to be the case. We're working around the clock to address it, to protect you. So a couple of steps that we might need to take here will be including updating your passcode, your password for T-Mobile access, those kind of basic steps here. Checking out the account, but taking a memo that was impacted. Right now it's showing no. I'm just going to load up from the memos though. See if we've got any other memos that we can
Juju
load.
does have a point. Omnic started at spawn, which honestly can work sometimes, but they didn't really contest on the point.
Not impacted. That's good. Checking through the notes. No changes have been made. In fact, last payment we had, the last two essential notes.
They just got
Account
creative,
payment
that's
on
all.
August the 18th and July the 18th. No changes have been made.
And
The account is secure. I can confirm that for you.
Olympians choosing to defend, still saving me the work of swapping specs around. I love that. Let's just get the
Bit up to date
readies.
For sure. If it hasn't been compromised, I know that can kind of get hard to remember. But if you want to go ahead and change that passcode, I'll be glad to get that taken care of for you. What would you like to do? Okay. The main one is concerned. Got it. Yeah, sure. Just as far as like how the passcode works, or the security. Okay. No problem.
And we have readies, and here we go.
Linda, good to speak with you. I was just discussing with William about the cyber attacks that we were investigating. We verified some of the data that was accessed by an unauthorized individual included personal information. As being remote and see folks from customers, we shut that down as quickly as we possibly could. We want to make sure that remains the same.
You know, I honestly thought about turning off the players' match chat, the in-game match chat for this game, because I have seen a lot of hurt feelings over that lately, but looks like both teams are being really good sports about it. Love to see it. Honestly, these are two really great teams. I have friends on both sides. I would love it if either one won this finals game. This is definitely a good match. And it looks like Olympians keeping most of their lineup. We do see an Ana come out. I'm not sure I have seen them play with an Ana before. And we do have Puppy on Symmetra. Pretty solid lineup on the side of Omnic as well. Honestly, I expect nothing less from Omnic. They have always good choices in their lineups. That's why they are number one. Very strong players with strong choices. Try to get a good angle here. Omnic definitely pushing in hard, taking down some turrets. And down goes Accent UK. We already have a pick. And that's going to be a regroup for Omnic, it looks like. Loka is already 76% to shatter. And Accent UK went down first. Looks like a swap off of Echo onto Symmetra. They are going to TP, maybe? Big Shatter comes out, getting the Rhine. Good follow-up on that, taking down the Rhine, and Olympians will retain point control. Accent UK making yet another swap. We are trying the Mei this time. And we are seeing double shield come out for Omnic. Not 100% sure that's the choice against the Symmetra, but maybe. Out comes Visor. And Cole from Omnic. Out comes the wall and Shatter. Lots of ults going on. Big picks on the Symmetra and the Rhine, but Rhine does get rezzed. Olympians still definitely in this fight, getting some picks. That's going to be another regroup for Omnic Warriors. Out comes Grav. Omnic did use a lot of ults there. By a lot of ults, maybe I mean just McCree ult, you know. Accent UK doing some things on Mei. Almost having Blizzard. Blizzard could take this or win a fight. It does look like Omnic does not need it. They are going to take point control. I don't think Olympians are going to be able to contest this. They need a firm regroup. But they are going to try. And Omnic takes point and pushes up very hard. We're going to push Olympians back. Make sure they don't get any space here. We don't have a whole lot on the side of Fallen Olympians. We have Shatter and we have Valk coming. Pulse Bomb could get some picks. Out comes Flux. Shattering off into Narnia. Charging off into Narnia. And Omnic still moving points. Out comes a Visor. It's really looking like Omnic is going to be taking this point too. Pulse Bomb gets nothing. What, babe? No, just wine. I'm good. Thank you. Yep, just wine. Out comes Blizzard to zone a little bit. And Grav to try to stall this point out. I'm not sure it's going to work. Olympians actually taking a little control back. We do have Shatter coming up on both sides, as well as Visor for Olympians. Down goes Ian. That's their Moira. That's not good for them. Shatter gets blocked. Counter charge. Olympians pushing up. Out comes Cole from the side of Omnic. trying to make this push, but out comes Visor. Cole does take down Loka, which is huge, and Omnic will be taking point 2. Skater not able to contest on the Lucio. That was a good stall. Grav and High Noon not doing a whole lot. Loka getting some good picks here. Looks like Olympians taking the space back again. And that's going to be a regroup for Omnic. We do see Brig on the side of Omnic now. Big Shatter taking down the Rhine. Out comes Cole and Visor. It looks like Fallen Olympians might hold them here. You have Ball coming out for the stall on the side of Omnic. I'm having a lot of trouble with the O names, Omnic and Olympians. I'm having trouble keeping them straight. Out comes Grav. Where is Grav? Pulse Bomb taking down Soldier. That's a big pick. And Ball being able to push it to overtime, but it's probably not going to be enough unless Fallen Olympians can solidly regroup. Out comes High Noon. Doesn't look like it's going to get anything. It's hard. Oh! Keep your shield up, Loka. I don't think his shield was even weak. Oh, Loka does get res though, and Olympians hold at point 3. Uh-oh. And we do have a DC. That will be a pause of up to, I think it's 10 minutes. Battleoos, also known as Illumination, love to play with the dude, but he does DC often. Let's hope that he can get back in. Show us a little more of that MTD that he is so proud of. In my experience, he usually is able to get right back online, so we'll just give him a couple minutes to figure out his things. If anyone in the chat would like to come and join my group and commentate on this riveting game, you are more than welcome to do so. I don't like talking. This is more talking than I have done in the last 2 days. And it looks like Ill is back. I'm just going to wait for the ready from both teams, make sure he's able to join back into voice chat. And we do have the ready from both. It's a very good thing that happened at the beginning of the round. I know it's very frustrating for that to happen mid-fight. Definitely messes up that team synergy. A lot of things can happen during a pause. Now that will be Omnic's one pause. So if there are further disconnects, there will not be a further pause. Just going to clarify in the chat real quick that there won't be any further pauses. Make sure everyone's cool with that. Okay, we have Rein Diva with Junk and Tracer for Fallen Olympians. I heal or Doom on Torb, making the turret do some work here. As my friend likes to call it, I think Manila likes to call him Old Reliable Torb. Oh. That's really unfortunate. He is gone again, but I am not able to pause this anymore. That's so unfortunate for Omnic. Omnic is definitely not giving up on this point, though. Even without their main tank, they are trying to hold it, but this will go to Olympians. Olympians able to get a really, really good push in here in the absence of a main tank. We do see Dimples. I feel like I know Dimples by another name. I was going to clarify, but he does go Rein here to bring the main tank back. We are going to hope that Ill is able to make it back into the lobby. And Olympians still just pushing as far as they feel safe. They don't have to push very far, honestly. Just keep moving cart. Out comes Tyre, getting Rein. Shatter and High Noon coming out, as well as Pulse Bomb, each getting one. A lot of ults happening. Just desperation over getting this point right now, and it looks like Omnic is going to stabilize a little bit here. Might be able to take a little space back. God of Thunder trying to just get a little bit more ult charge. I'm gonna swap Ill back into the game real quick. And he is back in the game. And maybe that is what Omnic needs to retain this point. Out comes Bomb. Not great placement, but does get nothing. Looks like Fallen Olympians are going to take this point and push up a little further. ill going to Zarya now that his co-tank is on Rhine. This is going to be really hard for Omnic to stabilize after losing their main tank for a little while. Out comes Barrage, gets two, picks off both healers down. And Omnic is going to stabilize a little bit here. This is good for them. We do have High Noon coming up for Omnic. Not a whole lot going on the side of Fallen Olympians. We do have both support ults ready to come out. They're about to build up to a Shatter. Both sides going to have Shatter this fight. Broadcasting voice commentary through Discord? No, I am through PlayStation, unless you're referring to someone other than me. Fallen Olympians able to push up a little bit further, getting some really big picks. And yes, Nova, this has been a very good match to watch. Olympians just doing their cleanup. They should have this point. Just get the Mercy. D.Va's coming in, but it's not going to be enough. She's going to try to contest. It's not going to be able to do it. Zarya trying to contest as well. Desperate attempt to get the barrage, but this round will go to Olympians. Very unfortunate disconnect in that round. Might have lost Omnic that point. Happened twice. Unfortunately, I can only pause once per the rules, so we can only hope that they will either swap their tanks or just hope that Ill doesn't disconnect any further. Hi, AJ. What's new with rice? I made some fried rice yesterday with some egg and some like mixed vegetables, some broccoli and some snow peas. It was really good. Alright, the score is now 2-0 in favor of Fallen Olympians. I cannot put you in, Juju. You do not belong to these teams, but feel free to come join my group and commentate with me. And we will give this a moment to see if there are any new swaps coming in. Why are you all calling me coach? I'm a gold one-trick Moira, hard stuck. I'm not a coach. 24v6. Juju, are those strawberries you just posted? Strawberries are my favorite food. Throw some chocolate on that. That is my favorite thing in this world. Oh, Panda, is that you? Hi, Panda. Oh, you're having the strawberries with some cream? Shortcake with it? I love some strawberry shortcake. Oh, I should probably check and see what swaps we have, huh? Getting distracted by all the chats. No swaps on the side of Fallen Olympians. Oh, but he retracted the statements. We are going to see swaps. Someone on Omnic is needing to go have a smoke. Apparently, they are stressed out enough over this game that they need a little nicotine. Map will be Anubis. Why Anubis? It's like, oh, I hate playing Anubis so much. Oof. Okay, looks like we are going to see that tank swap. Unfortunate for Ill. He is going to sit out now that he has disconnected. And I can't see my TV. 1 second. Okay. So we are putting I heal on tank. Accent UK and 4 cactus. Where's 4 cactus? 4 cactuses here. Ian Boss and Foodog on support. Big swaps. Lots of swaps for Omnic. And we are still waiting for the Olympian swaps to come in. Yes, Juju, all 2CP maps are the work of the devil. I hate them all with a very burning passion. Okay, can we stop shit-talking Moira players in the chat? I know you're talking about specific Moira players, but we're not all bad. I'm just saying. Shit talking yourself, okay, but let's just not shit talk Moira in general, okay? I don't respond well to that. Chaos, I don't know if you are still in the chat or listening, but I've been told to tell you that it is toe sucking time. You can come suck my toes, Chaos. How do you not know what I'm streaming on? You're watching the stream. It's on YouTube. Okay, Max, fuck off, okay? I have the comments up on my stream because I'm doing too many goddamn things at the same time, alright? I have DMs happening. I have a chat to watch on my screen. I have match chat to watch. So, you know what? If you want to criticize my comments up on the screen the way I'm doing it, then come here and help me. Okay? Otherwise, you can shut your face. Thanks. Love you, Max. Oh, I do have swaps. Skater going to tank with Loka, and Puppy and Thunda on DPS. I expect to see some Pharah play. Lucy and God of Thunder on support. I don't know about switching up that DPS lineup, you guys. I feel like it was doing the work, but you know what you're doing. Yeah, Max, I know. I can barely see my screen too, but I can see the comments. I just can't see spectators. So I have to, like, get up and walk across my living room to swap things around. And we do have the ready from Fallen Olympians. iHeal might still be smoking. Nope, they are ready. Oh, attack or defend. Max, I'm not sure your spelling was exactly the thing that you wanted to say. Eye condition tings? Alright. Olympians choosing to defend again. Love that I don't have to swap anything around.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Tings was correct. Okay, if you say so.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
You know what? If I have my settings wrong in the chat on my channel, I can't help you with that. I'm not fucking with that right now. You figure out your own settings. Thunder bringing out the old reliable with Torb. We do have a TP to point, it looks like. Turret's doing some work here. Looks like Omnic is going to take this point very, very quickly. The score currently is 2-1 in favor of Fallen Olympians, partly because of an unfortunate disconnect on the part of Ill for Omnic. Omnic does look to be making a quick comeback here, taking point 1 on Anubis very quickly on the first push. With tons of time. They have a full 6 minutes to take point 2. Big shatter from Loka. Loka does go down though. Out comes Molten Core. Olympians are stabilizing. That's going to be a regroup for Omnic. We do have Tire coming out as well as Shatter on the side of Omnic. Not a whole lot ready to go yet for Olympians. Olympians will have Tire and probably Primal this fight. Not real sure about the Monkey Rein lineup. It can work. It's definitely not my favorite. Out comes Tire. And another Tire. Puppy's Tire being superior in this particular case. Got some big picks. Both supports are down. Omnic needs to either die or back up. Wait for their supports to come back. But Accent UK does get Thunder. Thunder gets res though. Now they don't have res for this fight, and Omnic will regroup very quickly here. Skater pushing up to keep some space, but Omnic is still pushing. Out comes Flux. Shatter coming out, not really getting much. Molten Core also coming out. Does look like Olympians will retain point control. Maybe not. Shatter comes out. And we have Echo Rein. That could be huge, but his Shatter gets nothing from the looks of it. Both Coalescences trying to keep their tanks alive. Fallen Olympians are getting the picks though. And we do have Tire ready on the Olympian side. Might have Tire on the other side as well this fight. Probably have Shatter. Which team is which? The blue team is Fallen Olympians. The red team is Omnic. Out comes Tire and takes out. Looks like both tanks go down. It's going to be another one fight for Olympians from the looks of it. Omnics are the foreign ones. They have an accent. Fair points. I will say Thunder is getting some value on that Torb. He does have Molten Core ready. We also have Tires ready on both sides once again. I'm not really sure where things are. Like, there's a lot happening, but it's also far away. Just kind of taking pot shots, trying to get that ult charge. Less than 1 minute left at this point for Omnic. Can they pull this off? They have Echo ult, they have Tire, they have both support ults. They're going to have 6 ults this round. Both teams with 6 ults. Who is going to win the ult battle here? Grav going on over here. Turret doing work over there. Tyre comes out for Olympians and gets nothing. Olympians Tyre gets 2. And Omnic only has 15 seconds left to take this point. They have had a full 6 minutes to take point 2. They just spent half the ult they have. They are going to touch with the Echo Rein, but I don't think this is going to be enough. Fallen Olympians pulling out the Molten Core, and this is going to be retained by Olympians unless this Shatter gets a little follow-up, but they do not have enough people to do it. Lucio still trying to contest, but it is not going to be enough. The rest of the team does not have time to get back. All they have to do is get the Moira, and this will be done. A full 6-minute hold from Olympians. Toe suck a clock. Yes, always. Huge hold on the side of Olympians. Very impressive. And all Olympians has to do is, I think, get 1 tick on point 2, and they will take this map. To answer the question in the chat, yes, currently it is PS only. However, next season we will be branching out to all consoles. I don't have a PC league planned just yet, but it is on my mind to do that at some point. However, next season, this league will be all consoles. PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch will be considered to be free agents or teams. Yeah, well, not a full Nintendo Switch league, I hope. I might just quit my job with this league if it becomes a Switch league. You heard it here first. I'm quitting if this becomes a Switch league. Somebody make it happen. It does sound nasty. I know. Alright. A lot of spam damage from the side of Omnic. We do have Pharmercy, Pharah, Mercy, and Junk. Looks like Thunder was going to maybe try to do a TP, but goes down very, very quickly. Olympians pulling out that Sim Bastion once again. It did not work for them in round 1 very well, but they are going to try it again. We do have Skater on a Hog. I'm not fond of Hog on this point, to be honest. PC excluded, partially because of mouse and keyboard, yes, but also we found that if a PC user joins with PlayStation users or console users, it basically turns off all the aim assist. And we had a lot of complaints from HitScan players the first time that happened. And it did happen even when the person on PC was spectating or hosting the game. So I cannot even have a PC host for games. And just by the way, back to the gameplay, Fallen Olympians are going to take this and proving me wrong that their lineup was not going to work, when in fact it did. And we are already pushing to point 2. Getting a very strong first push here and pulling out the sim wall. This is looking pretty good for Olympians, to be honest. God of Thunder getting a huge coalescence there. This is going to go to Fallen Olympians. They have won round... What the fuck round are we on? 3? 4? We're on round 4. It is now 3-1 in favor of Fallen Olympians. Fallen Olympians only needs 1 more win. And there's that huge game-winning coal with the game-winning wall. And the turret's doing work. Very huge combination there. Love to see it. And back to lobby. Better frames, load times, getting host priority. Yes, yes, yes. Skater Hog is scary. Apparently, I started out saying I don't like Hog on this point on this map, but Skater did prove me wrong. So good on you for that. And my wine has arrived, guys. Yay! My wine is here. Oh, that's a pretty color. Oh, that's gorgeous. Bring me a glass. And I almost left the game because I dropped my controller and I haven't even started drinking yet. Okay, let's check for swaps. Nobody is speaking. Is it possible some people might be a little upset? Maybe. That's a tiny glass.
It's a sherry glass.
That's a tiny glass.
Refill it.
I'm not drinking sherry.
What is man?
Thank you. Max making a very good point in the chat. Omnic, as an organization, never winning playoffs despite being dominant in 3 regular seasons. Not completely sure about those facts. I'm not going to go fact check that right now. But they have been very prominent in this league, but they have not won. Fallen Olympians making no swaps and Omnic needing 1 sec. Much discussion to be had for Omnic right now. How do we pull this off from a 2-map, what do I want to say? Deficit? I don't know. How do we come back from this? Fair point in the chat. I do like to see matching icons from full teams. I always did it when I was captain of a team. But, you know, different captains with different styles. This smells nice. You want to smell it? Yeah, smell that. My wine, by the way. Oh! Oh my god, what's wrong with you?
It's fine.
Oh, it's sparkly.
Yeah, Moscatos are sparkly.
Oh, that's right. I never drink Moscatos, so, you know. No, this is good though.
That's actually decent.
Mm-hmm. They are asking what the next map type is, and it will be control. We do have swaps. We are putting ill back in, taking a chance on the disconnects. Doom and accents. Ian and for cactus. Who is this? Inches. Okay. All right. And checking on the readies from both teams. I'm quickly going to snap a photo of my wine as it was recommended to me and send to said recommender as we wait for the readies. Oh, we are doing Lijiang. It would be a good idea to switch the map, huh? Another one of my favorite maps. I do love the control maps in general. Nepal, Lijiang, all of them. A wine reveal. I can put this. I don't know if all of you are in the general chats of my league, but I will put this in. Where do I put it? I'll put it in the food channel. This is my wine recommendation, brought to you by none other than God of Thunder, who is in this game right now. I'm not sure he wants me to spread his recommendation, but what's done is done. Alright, so if you're not in my server, this is Red Electra Moscato. It is a California Moscato. It is only 5.5%, so this is not going to do much for me, to be honest. But it is tasty. Oh, I should pay attention to match chat. And we have readies. Let's go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating patch.
Does the wine pair well with toes? I think it might depend on whose toes. And I'm not gonna go further with that. PG-13 stream.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. This could be the game-winning round for Fallen Olympians. Playoffs are to 4, and we are currently at 3-1 in favor of Olympians. We are diving with the monkey. We are using sim teleporters. There is so much going on here, I can't comment on it just yet. Down goes Ian, and that's not good for Omnic. It looks like Olympians will take point control first. We do have a junk flanking, trying to get a little bit of value, maybe pick off a support. Not terribly effective, though. And Olympians will be pushing up. What is this? Oh, that's pretty. Let me smell that. Oh, yeah. Okay. And it looks like Omnic is going to take the other way around, and we are bringing the fight to this nice little room here, pulling out a TP to try to get to point. Big shatter. Another big shatter. Out comes Tyre. And it looks like Omnic will be taking point control now. This is going to be a fairly even game, I feel. Where are you going? Okay. Interesting wall alignment. I do really like this. And that looks like Omnic will remain at this choke and keep Olympians in spawn. Did Omnic win map 1? Yes, I think it was. Yeah, it was map 1. Map 1 was Nepal. And I think they won it in just 2 rounds. We do have big ults coming up from Fallen Olympians. We have Tyre. We have Wall coming out currently. Omnic does have Shatter. Out comes Tyre, as well as the beat to counter it. Tyre does pick off a healer. We did get the Lucio. Out comes another Tyre and picks off the Winston. It looks like Fallen Olympians did get enough to get point control here. We did res the Winston. Zarya looks like she's pretty high charge. Somebody needs to get that Zarya. Omnic taking the point right back. We need to focus down that Zarya. She's high charge and she will mow you down. Not real sure about a primal without the team. The team is still kind of straggling in here. Big Shatter though with the Cole to back it up. Cole picking off 2 big plays from Olympians, taking point control right back. Olympians do need to keep control as much as possible since Omnic is at 92%. We are within the realm of a single team fight at this point. Yes, I do remember the Team Brigates Baguettes. They were delightful French people. Always ran goats. That was fun. And yes, they pressed triangle all at once. That was their thing. I mean, that's kind of what you do with goats, isn't it? Out comes another Simwell. Oh, you were on that team. You're not French. Alright, Olympians does look like they are going to hold. We do have Omnic trickling in one by one. They could take this back, but it is not looking very likely. And round 1 will go to Fallen Olympians. Very impressive comeback by the Olympians. I did not expect this, I will be honest. I have to wonder how much those DCs affected their mentality, their morale. Mercy diff? Maybe? Maybe? Skater back on the hog. That made all the difference on Anubis. We do see a Pharah being played into Sim junk. Sim could maybe work here against the Pharah if these turrets are placed wisely. And Olympians will take point control first. This is potentially the game-winning round for Olympians. They have to be feeling very confident right now. Hopefully not too terribly cocky. We already have some ults coming out with the wall. And I think I heard a barrage. Skater trying to hold on his own, but it's not gonna work. We do have Omnic with point control now. Olympians not really making any swaps to counter anything at this point. We are coming up on tire, so maybe useful to hold on to that tire instead of swapping, but I would like to see some countering of that Pharah. I can't think of the name of Reaper's ult. That ult just kind of got booped around and away from the team. And Omnic is keeping control here. I like the Reaper pick. It just looks right now like Omnic is doing the counter picks and Olympians are not really. I'm not sure that it's worth holding on to tire at this point. I think we need to counter some things. Out comes a shatter. And taking down Ian. That's a big pick on that Moira. And out comes Tire. Not real sure what happened to it. The Battle of the Hogs happening, and Skater does win. Rein gets rezzed. Hog is here just by himself, trying so hard. Olympians really need a quick regroup. They need to stop staggering in, but there are only healers on point. They could take this. Olympians really just needed to have a good, solid regroup about a minute and a half ago, and they just didn't do it. Pharah uncontested, absolutely. Really should have swapped off of the junk sim a lot earlier. Lose the sim, go Echo. I don't know if Olympians have someone to play Echo, unfortunately. They do, what I've always said about Olympians, and I hate to say this about them because they're, most of them, good friends of mine, but they really need to learn some flexibility in heroes. They do have some 1 tricks or 2 tricks. They just need a little more flexibility, and they would be such a strong team. It looks like Thunder is pulling out the Pharah himself. Still nothing to contest the other Pharah. Well, we do have a D.Va. Skaters on D.Va that could contest the Pharah a little bit. I have a feeling this point is going to go to Omnic, and we will have yet another round of Overwatch in this finals game. This is map 5. We could potentially go to map 6 and 7. It is within the realm of possibility. Looks like Omnic is going to go ahead and take this point. Pharmercy not giving up easily, though. We are getting a res on Loka. And Loka comes in swinging. No one has taken point yet. Somebody needs to take this point. And it's going to be Fallen Olympians. They continue to prove me wrong. All they need to do is get the Moira, and they have point control. Alright. Let's go up in the air for a minute, shall we? D.Va trying to contest the Pharah a little bit. Does get... Thunder goes down. Looks like Shatter gets blocked. And Ian goes off the map. Omnic without their main healer. Skater's bomb does get one. Out comes Barrage and gets nothing. Battle of the Divas here, and Skater does win. Fallen Olympians retains control. We do have Barrage and Tyre coming up on the side of Olympians. Really just Shatter and support ults on the other side. We do have Tactical Visor that just got ready. Big ults about to come up. Out comes Visor from iHeal, and there is the Barrage from Thunder. A lot going on right now. Big res happening on the bridge. And Omnic may be taking this. They do have strong tank control here, and Olympians getting picked off one by one. Alright, now we have the opposite of last round, where Omnic needs to retain control as much as possible. Olympians are roughly within one fight of taking this map. And we are taking the fight over here on this side. Let me just get over here. Out comes Coalescence. We're just gonna wait that out. You have Tyre coming up as well as Barrage on the other side. Both could be very big ults for either team. Out comes Barrage and picks off the main support for Fallen Olympians. And that's going to look like Omnic keeping control for now. We have roughly probably 3 fights, two and a half or 3 fights left. Could be anyone's game still. Unfortunate to see Mora picked off that early in the fight. The fight has not even started yet. Big pick from the Pharah there. Out comes a bomb. Decent positioning. Does pick off the Pharah, and there comes Tyre. Tyre does get destroyed. There comes another bomb, which will get blocked. Big shatters on both sides. And it looks like Thunder is taking advantage of that shatter and getting the picks. Looks like Fallen Olympians will be taking this point again. They do need to get that Pharah down, though, in order to take this point. And they did not get it fast enough, and Omnic will continue to trickle in. Olympians do need to get this point. Out comes Cole. Big res from Lucy. Lucy always with the clutch reses. Big Barrage taking out Loka. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. We do have a lot of Omnics on the point. There comes Bomb and gets 2, and that looks like Omnic maybe keeping this point. I just don't know. Every time I say someone could keep the point, they show me that I might be wrong. This is a very long fight here. We now have a ball to prolong the fight even further with the Mei to block the ball. This is such a long fight. Somebody kill the ball. Oh my god, there's just so much going on. I don't know who wins this. I think Omnic wins this? Yeah? Finally. God. Alright. The score is now 3-2 in favor of Fallen Olympians. Will Omnic get the reverse sheep? This is the longest stream I've ever done. Oh my god.
It's nice to be appreciated.
All right, we go again with another map. Oh, good God. Thunder already has posted his swaps. Very interesting. Loka Thunder putting himself back on tank. Sucker Puppy and God of Thunder back on DPS. It worked for rounds, 2 and 3? Not really sure why we switched up that DPS lineup, to be honest. And Lucy and Skater on support. Omnic has no swaps. Both teams very, very quick to post swaps. Let me find out what the map is. It will need to be an escort, so we are picking from Rialto, Havana, or Gibraltar. We have already played Rialto. So we're probably going to see... could be Gibraltar. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to pick. Gibraltar or Havana. I bet they pick Havana. Yep. Oh, they're finally going to make me swap sides, for fuck's sake. Okay. Havana, and we are going to... Let me double check this real quick. Omnic does want to defend, so we will swap all. YC to red, Foodog to blue. Thank goodness there aren't 10 million spectators here. Helix, that was corny as fuck. What is that? What are you doing? Time will win and both teams will die of old age. Wow. I do have the ready from Omnic, waiting for Fallen Olympians to give me their ready. Can I just say, I can't believe y'all are making me do this entire stream by myself. I'm like the quietest person IRL in the whole league. I swear to God. And y'all are making me talk this entire time. Really? Helix, I'm gonna need you to take the philosophy down a couple notches, okay? I love philosophy. I do. I named my son after a philosopher, in fact. However, I'm drinking. It's not time for philosophy. Or is it? The score is 3-2 in favor of Olympians. And we have seen perhaps the beginning of a reverse sweep from Omnic. We are not actually playing Nepal. I don't know why. I'm not leaving the game. No. I would like to go back to the lobby. That'd be great. I thought I could get through this whole stream without making a mistake. But we're past 5 maps in, and I just can't anymore, man. You know, I dealt with 2 spreadsheets all day long. My entire 8-hour day was spent comparing 2 spreadsheets, reconciling them, and my brain is fried. I'm surprised I made it this long with no mistakes. We try again. J-Rex, I'm not inviting you. No, no. Nah, I'm good. J-Rex, I like you. I do. But as I understand it, a part of the reason that you are not affiliated with Olympians anymore is maybe because of one of the streams that you did. That's just my understanding. You know, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think it's probably best that I just do this by myself for now. Yeah. This will be half a bottle of wine gone as soon as I finish this cup, just by the way. It's only 5%, so it's not doing that much, but I do feel pretty good. No, Nova, I'm good. Nova, aren't you banned from my league? And we are holding at spawn. I actually do like this strategy for Havana in particular. Probably only on Havana. I like the Mei pick, but the Mei does need some follow-up. When we put a wall up, we need to all focus on that Rein. Zarya is high charge and will get some value if you don't take her down. It looks like, oh, we swapped colors. That's great. I'm gonna be so confused. So, Fallen Olympians is the red team now. For fuck's sake. Which philosopher? You know what, J-Rex, I'm not gonna argue with you about what happened. I wasn't really there. So, you know, you have that battle with someone else. Not my job. Which philosopher is she not talking about? What? Oh, which philosopher did I name my kid after? Y'all are gonna have to guess. Have fun. I'll tell you if you get it right, don't worry. Out comes Blizzard and Grav from... I don't even fucking know anymore. There's High Noon. High Noon is huge, getting both supports. Bomb also taking down Zarya. Good hold so far on the side of Omnic. Can we really just not discuss the whole thing in the stream? That'd be really, really great. Y'all are harshing my vibe. I'm trying to drink here. Stop. You're guessing what philosophers, remember? Guess some philosophers. You'll know some philosophers. Shatters on both sides, not really getting much value there. No, not Confucius. I did not name my kid Confucius. No, not Aristotle. A little more modern than that. David Schwimmer? Very poignant philosopher, David Schwimmer. Helix, you got it. You absolutely nailed it. No, Max, fuck off. Faunal Olympians finally getting a little bit of traction on this point. Bum just getting one. No, not Kanye West. That's not looking real good for Fallen Olympians. Big shatter, that should clean up the point, and Omnic will take this map. Well, not this map, this point. It's gonna be up to Fallen Olympians to defend their position here on point 1. No. Actually, I was going to name one of my kids, if I had had a girl. I was going to name one of them Ileana Galadriel, which obviously is a Lord of the Rings reference. Ended up naming one kid after Soren Kierkegaard. Named the other kid after a character in a C.S. Lewis book. Gandolfina? I actually really like that Gandolfina. No, it's not Aslan. Wrong C.S. Lewis book. Most people only know C.S. Lewis for the Chronicles of Narnia. I have read much more C.S. Lewis than the Chronicles of Narnia. I did not name my kid Aslan. No, I did not. Although, solid name for a kid. Let's be real. If I met somebody named Aslan, I would immediately just be in, like, nerd heaven, for sure. Oh, he went to your high school. Interesting. You know what I really want to do one day is go to an English pub and sit down with some friends like the Inklings did. C.S. Lewis and Tolkien and like Chesterton and all of them kind of got together in an English pub to talk about their writings. I would so love to do that one day. Smeagol, what the fuck is that? No. That's not even C.S. Lewis anymore. That's Tolkien. It does look like Omnic Warriors are getting a good push in here. Juju, I do want to go to an English pub. Please, take me. I don't care how bad it is. Please. That's like top of my bucket list, is just to live like the Inklings did, just for like a night. I've ceased to comment on the game. I'm really sorry to whoever wants me to the teams playing that are gonna watch this back. This has been a really fucking long game. And I'm tired of calling ults I don't even call ults for my own team. Listen, my discussion about Rice was like the best stream I have ever done up until this point. This stream might beat it. There is so much going on. Oh my god. RiceGate 2021. Rice streams best streams, yes. Yeah, Mercy Lucio is not the best choice. You know, it works sometimes. It does work. And they do have a bit of a self-sustaining comp. They've got the Mei healing herself. They've got Soldier healing himself. Mercy Lucio could work. We're just still stuck at this corner. For fuck's sake. Fallen Olympians could hold this. This could be over, guys. There's less than a minute left for Omnic to take this point. Yeah, the game is still happening. I know. I've been making such good conversation, you forgot. God, I suck at this. I really do. Don't look at me that way.
Blame the wine.
What?
Blame the wine.
Blame the wine? I absolutely blame the wine.
It's like
Big bomb.
like melted grape juice.
I cannot hear you, babe. No, I just can't. How comes Visor? This might just be Fallen Olympians map. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of people on that point. Accent is fuming. You are absolutely right about that. This looks like Fallen Olympians is going to win finals. They're gonna C9. Ball is trying really hard not to. He's trying to spin to win, but this is Omnic. No, Fallen Olympians game. This goes to Fallen Olympians. They've won finals. Incredible comeback. I never expected it. I'ma be real. Fallen Olympians has beaten Omnic Warriors. What a phenomenal game. That will conclude this season of Academy. To everyone in the comments, holy shit, I have 273 comments on this stream. Thank y'all for keeping me entertained and putting up for my gradually drunken ass. Congratulations to Fallen Olympians. Very well played on both sides. Good night.